AFNI is a program that we call old school, meaning that if you were born after 1970, you may find some of the features difficult to understand, especially in the viewer. However, there are some useful features hidden in the viewer that will make visualizing your data easier. Let's take a look. First, let's take a look at a startup file called afnirc, which stands for AFNI Run Command. You can find this on the AFNI website. If you copy this into a file called afnirc in your home directory, this file will be read anytime AFNI is started. It contains parameters such as how the layout looks and what the color scheme is. One line of code I add to my file is called AFNI Global Session. This is a variable pointing to a folder that I create. This folder is then loaded into memory anytime AFNI starts. I like to add a couple of templates so that I can view results on the template from whatever directory I'm in. Now let's go into a directory containing a statistics dataset and open up the viewer by typing AFNI at the command line. Notice that I can load a template as an underlay, even though these templates aren't in the current directory. When I overlay the stats file, there are active voxels all over, even outside the brain. You could remove these by running your analysis with a mask, but it can be useful to see if there are any systematic activations outside the brain, let's say due to scanner issues. You can clean some of this up by changing the p-value threshold, which only displays voxels passing a certain p-value. An easier way is to right-click on the t-t area and manually input your p-value. Note that the cursor changes to yellow when you pass over a part of the viewer that has hidden options. We still have some voxels outside of the brain though. This isn't really a problem, but it doesn't look very pretty and can be distracting. Do you see how we can restrict our results only to those voxels in the brain? That's right. We need to right-click on the grayscale bar and select Auto Mask for each image. I hope that wasn't too difficult to figure out. Here are a few more options I use on a regular basis. Let's say that we have a relatively small monitor, but a lot of sub-briks in our dataset. If you click on the drop-down menu, some of these sub-briks may be off the screen. However, if you right-click on the text beside the drop-down menus, you can easily scroll to the sub-brik that you want. To make the statistics look more appealing, uncheck auto range and experiment with other values. Remember that the most extreme colors in the color bar, here, red and blue, will represent overlay values of +1 and -1, respectively. Lastly, click on the Define Data Mode button and change the resampling mode to cubic. This smooths the edges of the overlay and the statistics dataset and makes it more journal-worthy. To set this resampling automatically, we can go back to our afnirc file and change NN, nearest neighbor, to CU for cubic. Now, if we open up the same dataset, the overlay will be resampled using cubic interpolation. I hope that gives you some insights into what AFNI can do and encourages you to explore for yourself all the different options and flexibility of AFNI. I'll see you guys later.